Hey, can you go get Sam and tell him that he needs to get down here right away?
Sam, let's get down here right away. Sam!
Okay. I think we're up and running now. Yep, we are. Where's Sam? Maylee went to get her. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, awesome!
Yeah. Okay, today we are going to read the introduction to the lessons for this week. So,
Because
we did the family home evening portion of the lesson last time. Can you please go sit down? Thank you. Paul wrote his epistles to the Philippians and the Colossians while he was in prison. Did you know Paul was in prison?
Yeah.
But these letters don't have the tone you might expect from someone in prison. Paul spoke more about joy, rejoicing, and thanksgiving than he did about afflictions and trials. Christ is preached, he said, and I therein do rejoice, yea, and will rejoice. Though I be absent in the flesh, yet I am with you in the spirit, joying and beholding the steadfastness of your faith in Christ. Certainly the peace of God that Paul experienced in his difficult circumstances passeth all understanding, but it was nonetheless a reality. In our own trials, we can feel the same peace and rejoice in the Lord always. We can, as Paul did, rely completely upon Jesus Christ, in whom we have redemption. We can say, as Paul did, I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. So let's read some of these. Is this one here? Alright, Colossians 1, verse 11. Okay, Danny, can you read this one?
Which one? 11?
Mm-hmm.
Strengthen? Does that say strengthen?
Yep, strengthened with an ed at the end, so it's a past tense. Strengthened.
So strengthened with all might, according to his glorious power, unto all
Patience.
and long suffering
Mm-hmm.
with joyfulness.
Yep, very good. So, why would you think Paul would be talking about patience and long suffering with joyfulness? What do you think that means?
It means waiting and being happy while you wait.
Yeah. What are some of the things that we have to wait for in life? Hopefully we don't have to wait in jail. That would be sad. Maylee?
I know what one way we can wait.
Okay, what's one way we can be good with waiting?
No, just matches like you can do like something while you're waiting.
Do what?
You can do like
Oh, you can do things while you're waiting? Yeah, that you can, to help pass the time?
draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are lots
But the
of.
question here is, we can be strengthened into patience and long suffering with joyfulness. What are some of the things that we have to be patient for?
There are lots of things. I'm trying to come up with something, but it's just so basic that I can't really come up with an example. Like if you're cooking food, then you'll definitely have to wait
because that's like a very basic thing if it's going in an oven anyway.
Yeah, but when Paul's talking about patience and long suffering, is he talking about being patient for food?
No,
What is he being patient for? I mean, he's a prophet of God, and yet he's in prison. Like, couldn't God, if he wanted to, just break him free from prison?
yeah, but
So when we want a blessing from God, or when we need something, when we are, when we are looking to be saved, or we're having a difficult time learning something, God can help us right away. He's all powerful, right? Why doesn't he? Why didn't he just free Paul?
because Paul needed to be more patient and
To help us learn
understand.
patience? Mm-hmm.
And some people, there are lots of different reasons.
Yeah. The biggest reason why we have to go through some of these trials that we have in life is because God will allow people to make their own choices. Because the most important than anything is we're here to learn and grow. And if we don't have challenges or trials or struggles, and we don't have to be patient, we wouldn't learn very much. There's some people who are, who are on this earth and they really want to get married. Getting married sounds like a good thing, right? It's a good blessing. But not everyone gets married, right? So do you think that you have to be patient there?
Yeah.
Maybe you're, Danny, maybe you're really excited to one day have your own house and to do your own work and to have your own things and stuff like that. But you're not old enough yet, right? You can't grow up overnight. So you kind of have to learn some patience with that.
Yes, you kind of know that
You grow just a very little bit every night.
Yeah. But you grow all the way.
But you don't grow all the way into an adult overnight.
No, you just grow a tiny bit.
Yeah, until eventually you are an adult. So that takes a long time, doesn't it?
So like every year you grow like this much. Every day you grow like that much.
Yeah.
Nope, even less.
It just depends on what time of life you're in. Sometimes you'll have growth spurts. Sometimes you'll have to be more patient and wait. So there's lots of things that we have to be patient about. If there's a blessing we want, or something we need in life, we have to learn to practice patience, because that can be a blessing. And if we do it with joyfulness, then we can show our faith in God and learn something about ourselves and grow because of that. Yes, Maylee?
And you have to wait until you get baptized.
Yeah? You're probably excited to get baptized. Only a little more than 2 years, right?
I'm almost old enough to be baptized.
You have 2 more years.
Maybe
That's
so I thought by that time David will come. I heard this story where
Hey, Maylee. Maylee.
she wanted for her birthday to be baptized.
Yeah.
So, but they said you had to be 8 before she could get baptized.
Yeah.
But then, when it was Christmas, she had to get baptized again. But instead of saying you have to be, you have to be 8.
Mm-hmm.
He said, wait until you're 7, and then they'll baptize you. But then I think they'll baptize you 2 times. It's like 1 7, 1 9, 1 8. I don't know what else happened.
Actually,
I do know that maybe they pretend to baptize I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what the point of that was, but what I do know is exercising patience is a good virtue to have.
So like,
And Maylee,
I figured out if you
Maylee, you need to wait till you're called upon. You need to be patient while other people are talking. That's something you need to be patient in, right?
Mhm.
And sometimes I need to be patient in listening and making sure that you all have a chance to speak. So we all learn on different things we can be patient about. Hi, you, David. And there's David, who doesn't have much patience for anything.
Actually, you do have a patient waiting to ride on the airplane.
Every once in a while.
Learning how to be patient. I'm right now waiting. One way David is patient.
Oh, you're being patient for Christmas because that's your favorite time of year? Yeah?
That's my favorite time of the year. Wait, oh, right. It's Halloween. I like Halloween.
See, my favorite is Christmas. Okay. All right. So that was tonight's lesson. So let it be written. So let it be done.
I actually like.
Okay, so we need to get into pajamas because it is late. We got to get ready and go to bed.
I